People, hello. And let's go. Yesterday I ended up here. I forgot where I was. I know the game bugged out during this fight. And I know it's a hard fight also. Very hard fight.
State your intention.
Authorized.
What is it? I understand your intent.
Commit, and you'll die quickly.
You've got a problem? I've got a problem.
Additional attack per turn, permanent.
Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive.
Watch and learn.
Fix this.
The Emperor is on our side. But of course, Lord Captain. More trouble than it's worth. For the throne's glory.
My God, dear God.
Focus.
You will pay an even greater price.
Don't need a hitting unit in my house when I play Rogue Trader.
If I must. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
I won't go down easy.
How many times will you kick Heinrich? Come on!
Vengeance will be swift.
You will perish for this affront.
I won't die here.
dictates. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Initiating Bioreformation Protocol.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
If I may,
I understand your intent.
Kill those
death
Peters
with my
first.
hands.
Drone is disgusting.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
If I must.
High momentum.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
I am fear and
I use momentum, fuck it.
Score the pain.
Fourth time he gets hit. Damn. Hey, playing as a heretic for sure, especially during alpha or god forbid during first run. And actually, yeah, the game is
I'll channel my pain
considering
into
it's
anger.
Cannot change this path.
so freaking early. It's good.
Tell me, and it is done.
What you built in the ground!
Don't get too cocky. got a problem, I've got a prize.
You will pay an even greater price.
Spitters need animations also. You can't tell what they're doing.
This tedium is beneath me. Another soul slips beyond the
Just
veil.
beauty.
Stop trying, monkey. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
When they spit, they attach melting on you. They reduce damage absorption, and it stacks. Fun.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running by Derek right. My vow is to serve.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may.
Request approved.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Already done.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Stratagems are extremely important, especially later on when I plan to make a harder difficulty than this. There's literally no playing without stratagems.
Is that my blood? Living on the edge. I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky. Am I getting paid for this?
Damage is negligible.
Are you running away? Or
I approach the designated position. If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Another day.
you exploded into bleeding. Now where are we? I forgot. Gutted void ship. We're on a void ship. I forgot yesterday what I was doing, to be honest. Chain axe. A sweetish smell coming from the dead body seems odd, and the blood has an unusual hue to it. Cogitator machine spirit, stay silent.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Robots. Clear a passage, there's more. I thought it was a mini map. It's not. Books and items of luxury. The legality of some of them is questionable, but the Navy's nobility often turns a blind eye to such diversions.
Victory awaits.
The cubes. There you none. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 15 months. You are 25 hours late, by the way. But I upload everything on my YouTube channel, so you can keep up.
None shall stand in my way.
Today I released... I can't call it a flat guide,
New
but
challenge for me?
more like an explanation of how the map works, colonies and ship.
It's about time.
I think the video came out an hour ago. Put it on a schedule, I forgot the time. Tech use.
The machine code grants me insight.
Check succeeded, good. Courage and righteousness in its weather, plus 60 willpower.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The one resolve went up, and we're gonna build momentum faster. I also need to make one video and explain how the combat works with momentum, with special skills and so on. Because there's a lot of tricks
We
here,
shall prevail.
including this veil thickness.
The Inquisitor.
Don't let them get to sarcophagus. What is happening? Oh, you're a psycher. That's a lot of that. Navigator.
Victory awaits.
Navigator's throne. Visible marks left by nails. Terrifying hours spent locked in battle with the power of the warp. Melt a charge.
I won't tolerate weakness.
The leader of the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristic of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right and back so as not to touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on a bridge of an uneventful day. There is no need for introductions. I know the heirs of one Valancius line by sight. I'm Han of House Kazini, the navigator of the vessel. As the senior surviving officer, I assume command of the incident. Lady Navigator. He knows our navigator. Cassia. Of the House Urcelia. Cordiality will not disguise the ice blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell Regent Arontio that you inquired after his health. You may pass on my best wishes to Novator Cassini. Now let's set the pleasantries aside. As he speaks, others glare at you with our attention up close. You can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of incredibly grotesque deformities, the same as the muttering men who attacked you. However, Han's associates seem perfectly clear-eyed, showing no signs of madness. What happened to the ship and the crew? Assigned to the port of Dargonus. We need to reach Dargonus. Some time ago, the captain was introduced to deliver a package, urgently by hand to you. We were even shown a pic of your face. The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may notice, had the most destructive impact on the crew. The package contained a chaos artifact, a chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their mind and mutate. The first to be afflicted was the captain and senior officers, but the effects spread with incredible speed. Every deck was subsumed by it, every last one. The raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the ward. The people you see here are the only survivors. The only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. Gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of danger, sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come and fighting off mad crew members, then you arrived. So the Chaos Bomb package was meant for me. Who's the sender? Not privy to this information, I'm afraid that no one was. Save for the captain. He can no longer be questioned. All I know is that the order came to the private channels of your trade empire. Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. Not accuse me of colluding with chaos, did not even suggest. I'm too tired to speak diplomatic. That leaves us with one explanation: intentional sabotage. Someone wanted all of this. It happened to your ship, not ours. Were you not infected by the mutations and madness? I was born a mutant. Navigators can resist the influence of chaos. All signs point to Khan telling the truth. You also notice clear evidence of just how difficult it is for him to struggle against the corruption. He's extremely tired, practically exhausted. Where's the artifact? Inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous repository. An artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances, or rather, I have no assurances it will not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. Once we're off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the wild thing. I would still like to take a look at the artifact. I will take sarcophagus that holds the artifact and deliver it to those who can destroy it safely. Check succeeded. I will have to take your word, as I have no other choice. What will become of me and of the remaining crew? You can come with me, but the remnants of the crew will be terminated. These people are beyond salvation. They're corrupted by chaos. Taking you aboard by ship, there, my word is law and no one will dare to take issue with you, despite the mutations. You all been tainted by chaos, death to the mutants. Taking you with me, soldiers terminated. These are my people, we'll live through this nightmare together, I'm responsible for them. All of us leave the ship, or none of us do. Okay. Han salutes you before heading, Lord Captain.
A new challenge for
I wonder what the penalty is gonna be for this chaos artifact as well as these mutants.
It's about time.
I forgot where I was. Let's see where we are first. What is this sector? Gutted void ship. I've been to the planet. Warp. Scan. Silence of Mare Zigret. And it keeps adding new maps. Yellow. Travel. Alarming reports coming from Janus. A number of strange mutations been spotted among the population in remote agri-complexes. The mysterious advisors you appointed to oversee the planet showed unexpected interest in mutants. They recommend you observe them. You can study or eradicate. Janus nobility awaits the decision. What do we know about these wretches? Mutations cause the loss of skin pigment and the shedding of hair. The eyes of some have started developing an nictitating membrane similar to that of reptiles. Others succumb to progressive atrophy of the larynx, causing the loss of human speech. At the same time, their tendons became denser and more elastic, providing increased endurance and load resist. The wretches are commonly ostracized due to their grotesque appearance. There haven't been too many cases of mob justice yet, but they will become commonplace after the mutation deformities become more obvious. Wretches tend to form groups with similarly afflicted people. Their average level of intellect is low. They all belong to labor caste and communicate among themselves using primitive vernacular of their own invention. As far as their barbaric religion, they're defying both the soil and Genos itself. To them, working in agri-complexes is a form of worship. What do my advisors have to say? Such mutations are common. I guess they need to work on this, because my advisors would be companions and then everyone needs to add something about the solution. Here it happens nothing at all. I'll take these souls under my protection. They're victims of a mutation, not demons. Long live the Von Valancius dynasty. 2 hours passed. The mutants were put under surveillance. One of the wardens spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xena origin. It's unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object they worshipped. Having to live in proximity to the wretches disturbs the good, honest serves, and leads to outbursts of aggression and violence. We received Heart of the Nameless. Heart of the Nameless. Item increases absorption against Xeno enemies by 10%.
That is beneath me.
Lore warp. Agility athletics. It discovers new stuff again, I can't believe it. The next update and the next patch I wanna see is to zoom out the map. Okay. Because you can zoom in slightly, but you can't zoom out. I wanna zoom out and see the entire scale of the map. This is way too close. Silence of Mary Zigret. Let's go to the Ash World. The XP. All of these worlds will also have random names. Extract power crystals. Accept. Jesus Christ, that's a new type of resource. As you discover new type of resources, they're gonna end up here with these icons. Architect mechanism fragment. Surviving piece of an architect mechanism of unknown purpose discovered of an ancient imperial vessel in the silence of Mare Zigret. A new task. What is it? Rumor, order, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Gain contentment. Gain efficiency to all colonies. You exchange resources basically for the safety of the colony. Provisions. The ship returned from an expedition to the godless stars with no Xenos treasure, no coordinates of promising worlds, nor anything else of great value. All they brought back is a mysterious protein-based slime that is edible and replicates itself at a phenomenal rate. Whoever purchases this amazing substance will be able to grow in its cultivation vats to feed entire hives. We gain flat provisions for 10 profit. Yeah. Gain adamantium and plus steel for profit. Okay. Band of bold treasure hunters has raided a legendary ship's cemetery. Procession of the damned. They were able to snatch the ruins of an ancient cruiser from the convoy of shipwrecks, and now the remains of the glorious ship have been put up for auction. Beyond repair, though it may be, it's still a giant mountain of a plus steel and adamantium complete. Shadowy required xenotech for profit. Requires adamantium. Also, what I would do, considering that in orders you trade profit or resources for something, you should have a list somewhere of how many resources you got, all type of resources, like in this corner, and you should have profit points up here, I guess, somewhere, so you can actually see the amount you have, what you want to trade, what you gain, what you lose when you click on this. Instead of exiting and check it out and then counting, it's better to be here. Steel. We gain efficiency on all colonies. Okay, do it. Omnissiah Anger. The factory world of Genzark incurred the wrath of the Omnissiah has been struck by a major technological disaster. The machine spirits have gone to sleep inside the twisted industrial metalwork and damaged cogitators. The Forge Master needs supplies of materials and is offering skillful technomats in exchange. I finished the alpha. I guess I'm below 50% right now. Drusian pilgrims, provisions for profit and contentment at all colonies, yeah. Xenotech for profit. Rumors. Study 10 planets, give the planetary data to Opticon 22. We need to go back to foothold. Wait for the situation to resolve. Look for a cache in old tunnel shadow quarters. Okay, once it's resolved. Reach Kiavagama, reach Targonius. We resolve the Anus. Shadow quarters. Go with Heinrich to Kiavagama. Strike a deal with influential partner. My profit factor is 50. Warp. Langren's belt. Why the loading screen? What happened? Oh, there's events. Like in Kingmaker. Sit on a throne. God damn it, I need to fix it. Okay. It's either with a zoomed out camera or you need to be able to move the camera because you sit all the way up there. Abelard. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on Lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. The young woman standing before Abelard strives with all her might not to quail under the onslaught of her superior anger. She falters but then manages to look him in the eye and say, I apologize. I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, you may address the Lord Captain. At least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb him. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence toward the high-ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. Lieutenant Avril Lavrent requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. I listen. In a minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to lower decks on orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. I'm convinced that this step is unwarranted. The crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Verserian. Intervene in what's happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. How did all of this start? It all began when the guards found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. Reported it up to the chain, immediately arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, open an investigation. No pirates have been found alive. The surge brought tensions between guards and workers to a head. And how does Seneschal Verserian come into all of this? is running out. There's an established order to the way things are done on the ship, and one of the pillars of that system is the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It's Seneschal's role to ensure that. I always handle internal problems myself, so of course when I receive information about pirates hiding on the lower decks, I take the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valancius will find refuge on her ship. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors. Driven the people to the brink. And now there's a strike on the lower decks in Depot 4. 3 worker clans are involved, and more are passively supporting them. What is Depot 4? One of the poorest sectors on the lower deck, home to clans of general laborers. Not as valuable to the ship as the families who served its specialized systems for generations. An easily replaceable resource, and one which is now more besides giving security pirates and minions of the archenemy. We're in trouble. Abelard, what do you gotta say? No need to add anything. I acted with the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your trade empire and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself, I have no objections. I urge the Lord Captain to go down to the lower decks, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You will see they're not lying or harboring pirates. You will stop uprising before it begins. I'm certain Seneschal was acting with his authority. I'll verify the soundness of his decisions for myself. An enterprise bordering on assault for it, but please yourself, Lord Captain. I categorically insist that I escort you. This is chapter 2 of the game, yeah. We already know what happened. They can easily release prologue in chapter 1. It's already spoiled.
Follow my lead!
Lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Let's keep moving. We need to get to the bottom of this.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Ooh.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
What did you see with
None
awareness?
shall stand in my way.
This? Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it.
A new challenge for me?
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's about time.
Sounds of a heated discussion reverberate through the ship's base. Lieutenant Avrila Vent, the ship's guard, is bearing the path of a heavily built assault unit officer. Judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on for some time already, now reached the boiling point. What's the situation? Strikers have leaders. Are you sure you're worthy of an officer ranked Lieutenant Vent? I want to speak to the strikers.
Victory awaits! I'll lay claim to the stars.
The leaders. Why are you striking? All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Here's the deal. You damn guards all over us down there. They say they're looking for pirates. One wrong word, and they're reaching for their baitings. They don't want to punish someone, they turn off the heating the whole base for a week at a time. So we get sick and freeze. my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of the guards. It's all true. Went is the only guard officer who stood up for us. It's clear as a day who had a mother from the lower decks, and who grew up amidst. He has no fellow feeling towards us. We're no villains here, we're honest workers, your servants. We plotted no disorder, we went on strike openly. Now we got guns pointed at us. We heard there are pirates hiding here. No new faces around. As for the amulet, they took it off a dead body. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine. Seems to me these pirates have better commanders than us. Those boots really were fine, there was no harm in taking them. As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around here. We all worship the Emperor when we're working. We bow down before the machine spirits of the large and small transformers in the servo mode. We're people of faith. Confirm the information regarding the proper tending of the machine spirits in this sector. Servitors indicated these commoners are performing the sacraments they're permitted to know. And what do you gotta say, Abelard? Authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers hiding in the sector. Specific steps taken by the officer were not reported to me. Nevertheless, I'm certain that their actions were justified. Heretic pirates are no drunken stevedores. They're the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action. What changes do you want? We want you to rein in your damn guards, to quit turning up the heat and to stop battering everything that moves. We want the guards gone from here, we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if these pirates do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now, getting rid of those club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the guards breathing down their necks. They probably will insist on guards on the upper decks too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day is out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the guards stop casting us, there will be enough. In return, we'll find the scavengers who rob the pirate bodies. We're gonna talk to them, one will deck to another. Any more info about amulets, we'll hand them over to the guards. Thoughts, Abelard? Story about going scavenging for boots and accidentally picking up a heretical amulet doesn't convince me. These people were moments away from rebelling and possibly becoming minions of the archenemy. We must not give them what they want, even if they did acquire something innocently, purely out of their own stupidity. That does not mean they're not tainted with corruption. What begins as a petty theory can turn into a far graver problem. I've seen it before. In my second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment that was stationed nearby. The sergeant took an ordinary pocket knife from the body of a heretic, and his whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of beds like a metal choking wine. When it comes to scavengers, malcontents, strikers, or whatever they'll turn into next, my verdict is simple: give them no worth. Spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the guards are needed to maintain oversight in order. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. Main story will be fully voice acted. Companions will probably also, I guess that they're gonna be fully voice acted. But I doubt we're gonna see full voice acting with narration and so on. I hope we're gonna get it. Cause that will be fucking epic, especially for a game like this. I hope. But I doubt it's gonna happen. Will I drop it after Alpha? No, I'll play it non-stop. With every upcoming patch, I'll play it. I'll see to have some manual saves also, so I can enter the area that's changed and what I want to see. I'll give the order for the guards to be withdrawn from the sector. You will be given weapons. Let's see how you cope governing yourself and what difference it makes. You failed to convince me of your trustworthiness. Unrest ends now. Everyone who was involved will be eliminated. Intimidation. Spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step toward embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, the guards are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we will consider the rest. I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Then it's decided. The persecution will stop. I will expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the pirates. Do I hear shooting?
Weakness.
Let us see what I found.
The cute's awareness check.
This explorer is blessed with multifunctionality.
Steam pressure in this pipe is close to the maximum.
Your senator
To
is
level up on the
always there.
right. Veteran, what? First of all, what are you? Mole. And melt a gun. Again, all around. Tank.
I'm at your service.
I get it that you want to make and test something new. But when you name coercion instead of intimidation, I can swallow it. But when you name health as wounds, and I was like when I started 2 days ago, where do I see wounds? Am I wounded or not? Because previous games and all other CRPGs, when there's a wound, it's a broken knee, head, torso, leg. Okay. And health is health. So why would you call health wounds? And I don't care if it's called like that in tabletop. Because this is not tabletop. It's a CRPG. It's a video game. And most of the people, and when you get new players, and those that played previous CRPGs, like 95% of them will ask the same questions. What are wounds? Because it makes no sense for the green line, health line to be wounds. It's actually stupid. It should be health. If it worked in 90s, it's gonna work in 3,000 years from now. Okay. It will not die increases the wounds by half the character's level, or better to say it's gonna increase health by, now he's on 41. Why it didn't increase? You should increase health.
What advice do you seek?
It's still 41. It will not die, accept. It does. I need to max all out to know if it's gonna work or not. Skill. Hit and run. And we're gonna go with... what's Karaos? I forgot. Resist negative effects and substances. Makes sense because he's a tank. 55 HP. So it will not die is actually very good on everyone. That's a lot of hit points. Hit points, health points, whatever, just not wounds.
A new challenge for me?
How much time passed between Alpha of Wrath and the release of the game? Around a year. Less than a year. Is the game good? Yeah, it is. It is. Very good. Start with shift.
None shall stand in my way.
Nothing happened. Turning a different valve will work.
It's about time.
Why am I turning valves?
I'll lay claim to the stars. I won't tolerate weakness. A new challenge for me. Victory awaits. It's about time.
Figure this out. Oh, there's
I'll lay
valves.
claim to the stars. I won't tolerate weakness.
Ah, we got goods. Melt charge. We're not here. Are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain? You Who told the disloyal rebel, you believe their lies and show them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by pirates, the rebel will welcome them with open arms and allow them to wreak havoc as they please. Is that how you see your future, the helm of the Von Valancia's trade empire? Did not speak to your Lord Captain in that tone. Why are you angry? I solved the problem. Why did you have to be the one to do it? Did you consider what it might cost? I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora, do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to her grand designs for the trade empire, as any true strategist and rogue trader ought. Maybe if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There's a new Lord Captain aboard the ship, and I will not repeat her mistake. I lost my temper. I believe I ought to explain myself. Prosperity of the Von Valancius Empire is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw it in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds, the specter of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds, they create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. I left behind everything I had known, everything that my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off on her flagship for long periods, at distant frontiers, on scouting voyages, and the advancement of the entire trade empire rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hunger of seismically active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I'm not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I'm duty bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to requirements. I won't make the same mistake as Theodora. If you want to keep building the future of Von Valancius Empire with me, stop living in the past.
A new challenge for me?
It's good, all of these small little quests for the lore. It's very good, actually. 8. Visit. We're at Pirates. Marauded Void Station. Snow World, Cracked World, Continental World. Nothing. А? А с чим здав? Yepty, it's always better to buy new stuff if you have money. And it's always smarter to repair old stuff. Pick first.
For the glory of the dynasty! Fire the lance batteries! Unleash our vengeful salvo!
salvo! Macro cannons, volley! Fire right now!
Set the course. The time has come. Lay in the course.
Leave the hull! Strewn across the stars!
Onward.
Macro cannons, volley!
Fire the lance batteries.
Torpedoes locked! Fire right now!
Set the course.
Lead them.
Lay in the course.
Another salvo! This one's going down. Unleash our vengeful salvo!
For real.
Bleed them! Macro cannons, volley! Onward! Lay in the course. Annihilate them. Torpedoes locked. Unleash our vengeful salvo. The course.
Fucker.
This one's going down. The time has come. Another salvo! Bleed them! Torpedoes locked! one's going down.
They need to do something with the ship battle, it's a freaking chore.
Onward! Lead them! The time has come! Macro cannons, volley!
Sure.
Annihilate them!
They pale before our mastery of the void.
Starship remains. Marauded Void Station. You can land. Chain of Crystals. Lore Warp. Dodge against demons. Ice. Bug bell. All of them. Yeah, all of them. It seems like it's only for this area. Oh, it was paused. I'm an idiot. Fuck.
Victory
But
awaits.
still, even when it's paused, it shouldn't be like this. You count for the inventory pause too. When you go into inventory, it should be insta-paused.
Follow my lead. We must act.
I align my path with yours. For now.
I'm listening.
There's another bug.
I'm watching your back. Always.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Watching the lazy handle sacred.
They say a little bit of humility never...
Do you require an audience? It is my destiny
shall
to traverse
Let's
the
make
unknown.
a deal.
What ails you?
Some choose well, others prepare.
We must act. It's about time.
What is it, rogue trader?
You interrupted my thoughts. I understand your intent.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Leader slash.
Everyone, step aside. Naturally.
Stun grenades don't work at all. Nah, animations don't work. You only got one stun. For real, man.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
If it serves your cause.
Ah, battle doesn't do shit.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Do I see this well? There's 30 of them. Holy sh!
I won't go down easy.
Devs. What is this? How do you plan to balance this out on unfair? Exactly 30. I need to wait for 30 of them to play. Come on.
Tell me, and it is done. This is why you need me.
Come on.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Also, considering its cover type, I would like to see a classic Overwatch in a game. There's two types of Overwatch you can do. You can do Overwatch like in XCOM, or you can do Overwatch like in Gears Tactics. Truth to be told, I like Overwatch from Gears Tactics more. Cone vision, and when someone enters the cone, they trigger Overwatch. Considering the game is ideal for Overwatch, I see no reason not to have Overwatch. On everyone. Not on a specific class. On everyone.
Suits my purposes. All too easy. Already done.
This tedium is beneath me.
95. No, when I see 95%, that's it. Also, stun grenades are exactly the same as frag grenades. They should look different. It's exactly the same fucking thing.
I'm watching your back. Always.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I feared.
The songs of my ancestors.
Doubt is for the weak.
Speak, Elantak. I walk the path less traveled.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
State your intention. If it serves your cause.
And you'll die
Zora.
quickly.
Great, nice.
You've got a problem. I've got a price.
My vow is to serve. My competences are not that universal. Advancing. Request denied. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. Request approved.
Vengeance will be swift.
Middle.
But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally.
Good, remove cover from everyone. Great, just fucking epic.
Alas, no. I won't do that. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
I am not your zenith, monkey. If I must. If it serves your cause.
Really, you reached that far with a flamethrower?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Or clad in scarlet? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I understand your intention.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Absolutely not. I don't have time for this. Suits my purposes. All too easy.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive.
High momentum.
Thanks for the follow. Stun grenades, they, I believe, require a toughness save. How easily a character can shrug off injury, as well as how easily they can resist toxins, poisonous environments, disease, and other physical ailments. That will be for stun, for prone. It depends out of toughness.
function as one.
There are 3 leaders here. Melee leader, flamethrower leader, and the one with a, I don't know what is this, solid weapon. Laser. Doesn't matter. There's bloody 3.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
But of course, Lord Captain. I'm done with this one. Naturally.
I won't object to it.
If I must. I understand your intent.
What is the range, you shithead?
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Isn't this a job for the serfs? In the name of House Orselium, I shall prevail. If I may.
suits my purposes.
High momentum.
It's a weird book.
Already done.
For the throne's glory. The throne guides my hand. Let's see to it.
Not a problem for me.
I won't go down easy.
They're snipers.
Red.
Holy shit, look at that range. 3 screens away, man.
I know what I'm doing, usually. Am I getting paid for this? Dirt, ash mags! Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. Never cross a Kazbalikan. Wanna see a trick? You've got a problem, I've got a chance. Am I getting paid for this? Tell me, and it is done. Never fight fair. I can do that, with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem, I've got a prize. I can do that, with the right incentive.
Another leader.
I won't die here. that. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I will deal death with my hands. If it serves your cause.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
This tedium is beneath me.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
All too easy.
Integrity factor increased. Request approved. High momentum.
Forge ahead! Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Bulwark saving my ass over there.
A moving target lives longer. Am I getting paid for this? Don't get too cocky. Tell me, and it is done.
All 3 leaders dead. I don't know if there is a sniper leader. Slashers and gunners, that's it. It's fine.
Get me a target. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
Just designate a target.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
You cannot force the alarm.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being... Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Already done.
Yeah, he got stuck. They're gonna take time.
Watch my back. You've got a problem. I've got a problem. Am I getting paid for this? I can do that with the right.
Quest approved.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally. Not sanctioned to do this. But of course, Lord Captain.
This tedium is beneath.
If I may,
I am not your Xenos pet.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy.
Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive. Am I getting paid for this?
As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
I need a foothold.
Let's see to it.
Stands against me. For the throne's glory. Naturally.
If I must.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
This tedium is beneath.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
My tactics are flawless. Nothing I can't do.
Living on the edge. Tell me, and it is done.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural promise favorable.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends them.
I won't object to it.
Hotbed of Xenoheresy. Completed quest. Unknown key. God knows what it is. Oh, whatever. $30 of them. Drukhari Clay. We got a first Drukhari weapon. It's exotic though. You need exotic weapon proficiency for this shit. And it's a two-hander. Brutal Strike. Gunslinger Helmet. Over penetration for ballistic. Eldari Unstable Flamer from the leader. Ignores 30% of the target's dodge. Revolvers. Needles. Chain swords. Pick cargo.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
What is this? Marauder voice station. I forgot where I was. The fight lasted so long.
None shall stand in my way.
Heavy leather's armor.
Victory awaits! challenge for me.
The light filters visible light, allowing the wearer to see enemies more clearly. It grants +10 to ballistic skill tests.
I won't tolerate weakness.
God help them to balance this game out, okay? I don't know how they plan to balance this out. There's really a lot of items, that inventory is huge. Plus the perks. Plus all of those difficulty levels.
Follow my lead. None shall stand in my way.
What's this? Don't tell me there's more. The fuck? Oh, what's this?
Victory awaits.
Sniper. Melter charges. Oh man. It seems like you can go behind them and fight from over here. From the high ground, basically. Which makes the fight easier. Ah, whatever.
There.
You get XP when I go back to you.
That was a problem for you.
Nice.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Can you spam XP? You can't.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Speaking about XP. I know there was something when I hovered. There you go. Experience needed to advance 4,000. We're not here. Why does Witcher 3 on a PC feels good on mouse and keyboard? Because you use way too many buttons, okay? And controller, it's always hold something, hold this, hold that to do something, okay? And the game was made for a PC as a primary platform, as well as Witcher 2, as well as especially Witcher 1. Basically, it's PC devs. It's like when asking any other game that belongs to a PC, like for example this one, okay, or Wrath of the Righteous, or I don't know, Divinity Original Sin. Yes, they are on consoles, but I would rather shoot myself than playing a CRPG with a gamepad. It sucks, it's hilarious. It's a good thing for them to sell the game, for those that wanna play. I play something on a console. I can't even say that shooters are good also, they also suck aiming with an analog stick. Play basketball, football, okay, with a gamepad. Metroidvanias, those are the games for a gamepad. Side-scrollers. Anything basically that uses a lot of buttons. And the aiming system, or that's isometric, God forbid, you just don't play it on a gamepad. Will this game be as big as Wrath of the Righteous? It could be even bigger. more Warhammer fans. Okay. So it's gonna sell better. So it could be even bigger. Is space combat better than Pillars 2? Ship battles. They both suck. But this is early alpha, they got chance to make it better. But ship battle in Pillars, fucking disaster. I bought grenades like 20 hours ago, and I still have a lot of grenades. Actually, it didn't take forever for each of them to move. It usually goes one by one. This is the first time when I've seen a group of enemies moving at the same time, and that should be a constant, okay? Same type of enemy to move at the same time. But then again, you need to play them, you need to wait for them to attack separately, even though they move together. They didn't mess up anything. It's early alpha. Again, it's gonna be smoother. There's gonna be combat animations, okay? It's gonna be faster, probably. It's gonna be different with enemies, with balancing, with everything. Nothing is messed up. The very first version of the game, what do you expect? Play in 2 years from now. It's gonna be great. Like, I could say the same thing about Baldur's Gate 3. I played Baldur's Gate on day 1 in early access. That was a fucking disaster. Complete disaster. The biggest disaster that I paid $60 for. And we still wait for Baldur's Gate 3. I forgot I even bought the game. Noise stinks. I don't know what to say about ship battle. I don't even have a solution for it. Nothing comes up on my mind how it could be done. I don't know. I really don't know. Scan. Nola Certum Redline. Nameless Star. Button Twins. Platinum Stelos, Imperium, and then I go back to Furibundus. And I forget others exist because it just unlocks new as I move on. Like, really, I wish to see the entire map to zoom out of this. I really hope it's gonna come up soon. It's way too freaking close. Just way too close. Especially on a bigger screen. We go to the Nameless Star. The Imperium released us from its grip this time. What is it? Projection from warp. First time I see this. Projection from what? Projection from warp. As soon as the rogue trader ship approaches the unidentified celestial body, machine spirits become frantic on every deck, from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds. Engines uncooperative. The void ship is hurtling toward the exact epicenter of the anomaly like an arrow towards a bullseye. As the rogue trader awakes from an uneasy dreams on a stiff cardboard mat, he is overcome with an odd feeling of unease. Surrounded by darkness and body odor, someone elbows him under the ribs and grabs him by the collar, mouthing abuse. It's guard patrolling the void ship and she's clearly displeased. Order the woman to let you go, lest she incur the wrath of the rogue trader. Ask what the problem is. Punch the woman in the face and run away. Punch and run away. Failed. The guard intercepts your hand, laughs gruffly and hoarsely, then punches you in the stomach, then the ribs, then the back, and finally the face. Before you can regain your footing, the woman tosses you unceremoniously into a corner where ragged people like yourself are scrubbing the floor. What a sign indicates is chamber data 54. The lower decks, you have work to do. Move it. Start climbing to the middle decks using an old wall map. Find a servo-skull messenger to inform the bridge of your whereabouts. Talk to the locals to find out about everyday life on the lower decks. Scrub the decks. Talk to the locals. You get friendly smiles from the locals as soon as they see you. Perhaps it's your appearance. Staring hazily back at you out of a glass bulkhead is a shaggy, sooty-faced, worn-out tramp dressed in rags. Face not at all that different from your new friends. At any rate, no one's trying to hurt you. You're told a couple of amusing stories of local life, the almighty Lord Captain, and the monsters that scare people every now and then. Those times when the entire ship is shaking and red lumens are flashing overhead. The ragged people who thoroughly enjoy your pleasant company walk with you to the chamber supervisor's quarters. The workers ask him to report a stray noble from the upper decks. Your poise and manners do make you stand out among the common folk. When you're on the bridge again, the Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity and explains that you've been trapped in an anomaly that's been making the people on the ship inexplicably trade places. A rescue squad was dispatched at once to fetch the Lord Captain, but your friends from the lower decks have already helped you escape. An anomaly. Ocean World. Mine. Cracked World. Oasis 5. What's the green thing? Let's loot. The sight before you has sighted the officer corps who are delighted to witness the truly majestic end of one of the nameless worlds through the huge windows on the bridge. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but a strong magnetic field is still preventing them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's hard inner core remained almost untouched, and there are thousands of explosions taking place under its shell of hard metals that light up the world's heart from the inside. The Augur crew detects several ruined extractiums on the broken planet's surface. Their analysis shows somebody used to mine adamantium here but abandoned the deposit after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair, but the tech adepts claim one of the complexes can be restored if the rogue trader has the required parts and equipment. Provide technicians with scrap to repair the extracticum. Dismantle the surviving extracticum for spare parts. Provide to repair. About a dozen time bells later, Lord Captain is informed that the repair crew is suffering from unrelenting headaches, most likely caused by the oppressive magnetic field of this world. However, the machines have been successfully repaired and the extraction of adamantium may continue if the Lord Captain wishes. Of course, the mine needs to be staffed with a squad of working servitors and a maintenance brigade doomed to endure the pain from the magnetic storms. Take the extracting machine on board, its capabilities can be applied elsewhere. Extract adamantium. Out to Oasis 5. Begin. Oh, the landing again. I don't even know how many different planets and void ships we've been so far. Since the start. Ancient bunker. Wow, we're receiving damage.
You will pay an even greater price.
What's causing this? Resistance check succeeded. What's dealing damage to us?
Show your luck while you still draw breath.
The bunker still has working
Stop hitting
generator.
me,
It's a bug.
Ahmak.
It's about time.
What is causing this? The fuck?
Follow my lead.
Vengeance will be swift.
Poison.
Is that my blood?
Massive door is dotted with small chips, scratches and bullet marks. There is no sign of any hinges, levers or anything resembling a lock. There is a dusty panel built in the wall to the right. As you approach, the cracked screen starts to flicker faintly. Hack the control panel, blast the door, open the door with plasma cutters, suffering through fumes, use hack. A little patience, you hear the tires clicking on mechanisms from beyond the wall.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Curse you, miscreant. None shall stand in my way.
Kemorak.
Mummified corpse has its arm outstretched towards the exit. On the soldier's neck is a broken respirator adorned with the Imperial Aquila.
A new challenge for me?
What's on this side?
I won't go down easy.
In front of you is an ancient but very typical console, intended for use by people not trained in the mysterious nature of machine spirits. The cogitator is completely silent, but as you approach you sense the warmth emanating from its metallic frame. A telltale sign that the machine is working. The spirit of this machine embodies resilience and indomitability. In this den of decay and entropy still does it reign over this place. Request status. Water supply system failed, reason unknown. Temperature humidity control system failed, reason unknown. Energy regulation system unknown error. Backup generator connected. Oxygen supply system failed. Air filters damaged. Automated defense systems disabled. Activate automated defense systems. Insufficient power.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Regret this.
Insufficient power. The words on the sign are barely legible.